What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the home cook, where today we're making deviled eggs, and today we're actually making more specifically bacon and pickled deviled eggs. So for this recipe, you're going to start with six pieces of bacon, or 3 pieces of bacon actually. Slice them in half to get 6 total. Cook them in 2 batches. Cook them a little longer because I'm going to be cutting them and slicing them as thinly or to get them as small as possible to mix in with the deviled eggs. This total thing I decided to do, deviled eggs, there's so many different things and possibilities you can do with them. You can do onions, you can just do traditional mustard, you can do paprika, you can do all kinds of different things and really change up deviled eggs. So this is just one video of one deviled eggs I had with I had a lot of eggs in the house, and I decided to why not just try it. So I tried something new. So that's what this is. So get you a large pot and put the eggs in. Don't put them in while it's boiling because they could be cold and you will crack the eggs. Even if you warm them up to room temperature, you can still crack them. Trust me, I've done it. Next, you're gonna get a couple pickles, 2 or 1 really large pickle or 2 smaller pickles, and cut them up. You really only need 2 tablespoons of the pickles, so that's what I did. I just cut them up, minced them up as small as I could, and then put 2 tablespoons in a little cylinder to the side. Next, I am cutting up the bacon small as possible, and we're going to use all of this. You're not going to mix all of it into the filling for the eggs, but you will be using all of it. Next, transfer them directly, the eggs that is, to a pot or bowl of cold ice water. This is going to help break the eggs and have the shell remove much easier. So next, I just basically attempt to crack open this egg, realized that I didn't hit it hard enough, and decided to use a knife. There we are, I have it in, and I will come back when I have eventually peeled all of them, because it does take a while. Next, we're going to cut them in half. This first one gave me a lot of trouble removing the yolk. It was really embarrassing. I didn't have to use the tool at all for any of them. I just kind of tilted the egg towards the yolk in the bowl and just kind of pushed it out. It was really simple. You're going to use all of the yolks for this. Next, you're going to add 1 teaspoon of mustard. Then you're going to add a 1/3 cup of mayonnaise to this. Next, you're going to add the pickles and the bacon, and when it comes to the bacon, really eye it. You probably are not going to want to put all of it in. I put a lot of it in, but I did leave some of it so I could top of the deviled eggs. So here we are, we're mixing it all together using a fork just so you can smash all the ingredients, get them a little smaller, and really mix it all in. Next, add ground pepper and salt to taste. So add a little bit there and a little bit of salt. Give it a final little mix. And there we have it. And I decided to add a little bit of paprika at the end just to give it a little bit more flavor, a little more depth. There you are. Now we go to filling the deviled eggs. Now you can eat them as soon as you fill them, or you can have them chilled for up to 8 hours. So they are fantastic. Really wouldn't eat them after that. They get kind of soggy and kind of gross looking. But there we have it, topped with bacon and a sprinkle of paprika. And the saltiness and the vinegar from the eggs, or from the bacon and the pickles, really goes well together. It goes really nicely with the mustard and the paprika. I highly recommend this recipe. It was simple. I just kind of threw it together.